what better way to introduce it, right? Morning people, what's going on? Welcome back to the Nerd Crate. In today's video, we're gonna talk about a very special movie to a lot of people, and I'm sure also a lot of my subscribers hold very dear to your heart, to my heart also, of course. I don't know if that was weird, but it just came out this way. So without further ado, Transformers the movie. There's just no other way to introduce this differently, right? So I thought we're going to celebrate it a little today. This is not your regular review today. No, this is just some form of a retrospective. We're just gonna party it, you know? We're just gonna party it. So I'm not gonna do the usual. Of course, on movies, true to every other that came before, there's not gonna be a cat score today. Because every time I hold a movie to her face, she's like, that's not even a box I can sit in. Get that shit out of my face. So there's that. There's also not going to be a final score because, of course, a lot of people that follow me, that follow Dan, the Collectors Bay, our fan group, Germany, we are extremely biased on that. But last year, I believe it was last year, we had the 35th anniversary in September. It was the 35th anniversary, and this was released 2018. And it got a full new release, something where I even got a little bit of a protective sheet around it. And I wanted to do it. I wanted to do it in quite a while. And you know, you see my room also on the 5-minute first looks, you know, it's everywhere. So we're just going to talk a little bit about that. So this is for the new Steelbook. Like I said, 2018 cover art by Liviu Ramondelli. That's also known from IDW fans or for IDW fans for Transformers Autocracy, Monstrosity. There's one more, Monstrosity, Autocracy. I always tend to forget one. But you know the art. It's very classic. He turned on the classic lever for that one. So it's a beautiful steelbook. Finally, it's got a steelbook. You know, there are so many different versions out there. The old Rhino release was just a DVD case, you know. So I wanted to get my hat out. I wanted to get my shirt out. And I wanted to just party that thing, celebrate it a little, so to speak, you know? So I would say, without any further ado, we talk about this guy. What's the premise for everybody that didn't know him or didn't know it? I know in English it's not him or her, it's it. The premise is, it is the year 2005. The Decepticons conquered Cybertron and pretty much, yeah, kind of exorcised like The Exorcist, the Autobots from it, and they took refuge on Moonbase 1 and Moonbase 2, and also Autobot City. That was later a little bit retconned as Metroplex that had his transformation cock a little bit damaged. So that's the start, and of course also there's the start of this guy. This is the very few first seconds of the movie. We see Unicron introduced to the world, kind of munching away at planet Lithon, where we first also introduced two cult characters, Arbalest and Kranix. And there's just so much more. I like to get in a little bit deeper, the animation. The animation just right from the bat, the panning shot of Unicron passing the camera. So much detail. Also when he rips Lithon to shreds and all these little details, the debris, the civilization of Lithon, all paired with the amazing score of Vince DiCola. I'm going to get into the music in a short bit. But the animation just pulls through the whole movie. From the second half onward, you see a few more mistakes, like the transformations are not as fluid and super cool looking like at the start. At the start you can really see where parts are going, like when Hot Rod transformed at Lookout Mountain, like his arms rotate and go in back in position and his front folds out and the head comes out. There's so much love. It's still drawings, you know, there are still stills. And in my opinion, even though there are big mistakes, like when Frenzy or Rumble, hit up the comments, Frenzy or Rumble, red or blue. To me it's Rumble, is 2 times in there, you know, when they're going up to the satellite dish to blaster, animation error, 2 times the same guy. So or you know, mass shifting, Devastator fully combined in Astro Train. There's just so much fun stuff in this movie, and to me it's still, but I'm super biased, you know, but to me it still kills. It just kills a lot of the animation today. But that's me, you know, but there's so much love in this movie. And it comes full circle with the music. Like I said, the score by Vince DiCola, the first few bits where Unicron goes in on Lithone, and of course also There by Stan Bush. To me it's the best song on the movie. I know The Touch, of course, you know, but There to me was always my favorite song in the whole movie. I love that song, but there's so much more. Instruments of Destruction, Hunger, Spectre General, you know, the Transformers theme, famously done with the drums by Lion. I could go on and on and on. Also when I'm looking at Mark Haytoy's Starscream, you know, pathetic fools. Pathetic fools! There's no escape! It's just, I watched this a lot of times during the year, and this is the OG, you know, but nevertheless, for the new generation of Transformers fans that also came in with Bayverse and think this is like the holy deal, you could run into troubles on Facebook in certain comment sections, because there are a lot of biased G1 fans. But let me tell you, if it is the G1 for you, that's okay, because one way or another, we all started. May it be 2001 Robots in Disguise, may it be Beast Wars, may it be G1, may it be Cybertron or Unicron Trilogy, or the Bayverse. We all started, but we all share the same love for transforming robots. So if you cherish what I have to say though, if you appreciate, accept, and also take it near what I have to say, let me tell you, and that is one thing that a lot of people will actually chime in on, at least know the basis. No G1. And with this, I would say, we just unbox it, we celebrate it a little, and yeah, I think there can't be told anything else. So, and here we got it, the beautiful Steelbook by Shout and Hasbro, designed by Livio Ramondelli. Let's take this off. It's just for protection. This way you see it better. Yeah, with a new zoom and focus, that works fine. Even takes up all the smears and everything. What can you do? Beautiful, simply beautiful. Mind you, I don't have the back portion, that little snippet that tells you all the stuff, but just so you know, this thing comes with a lot. It comes with a new documentary called Till All Are One. It comes with audio commentary, it comes with features, it comes with animated storyboards, trailers and TV spots. So even the prototypical things where we see Diaclone Magnus running around, you know, so there's a lot. Also, mind you, if you watch the original series and you are wishing for this, you never saw those, you know, this is brand new. If you saw the G1 series and you were in season 1, season 2, and you're thinking like, okay, this is picking up right afterwards, I want to see where this is going. This is a big gap. This is a very, very big gap. Turns, I don't know, it's like the 80s where the Transformers landed on Earth, and this is the year 2005. Like I told you, this is a big gap. It went forward quite a bit. So this kind of where shit went ballistic, you know? So let's just take in the front. Look at this artwork. Livio Ramondelli killed it. He took his usual style and he turned it fully G1 classic. We got the new logo all here. This is a little bit refurbished, a little bit more stylized. The original has more of the original colors, but I think this just looks, I love this metallic sheen to it. Looks so good. Optimus Prime and Hot Rod on the front. What's of course weird is Optimus Prime never opened up the Matrix like this. Rodimus Prime did it, but of course everybody is blaming Hot Rod or Rodimus Prime, so they took this approach. You know, we want to make a little bit of a, I don't know, make amends a little bit. We took him through the Lightning Brigade and kind of killed him off. So spoilers. I mean, it's from 1986, but for the people that want to check this out, the big guy here dies in this movie. So we also get a lot of stuff, don't you think? Megatron and Galvatron working side by side. No. Megatron dies or is reformatted by a big bowling ball back here, Unicron into Galvatron. Starscream is not Cyclonus, that's another thing, but we got all the guys here, you know, we got all the guys here. We got Starscream, Megatron. We have 3 of the Constructicons, Shockwave, Soundwave, 2 of the Insecticons, I can't quite make them out, but I don't think Bombshell's there. So Scrapnel and Bombshell. Wait, there's a problem with those names. Scrapnel, Bombshell. Help me comments, help me. Cyclonus, Galvatron, and Scourge and the Sweeps, and in the back, Unicron. Beautiful blue, spacey background, amazing. Great spine, you can't miss this on the shelf. And on the back, the floating head of Unicron. Another spoiler for you guys. Like I said, this is more of a retrospective. It's rather spoiler free, I would say, but some things you just can't not talk about, you know. So Unicron gets blown up. The head is Cybertron's new moon, till all are one. What else is there to say? Absolutely nothing. Beautiful, sturdy steelbook, no bullshit with the colors. This just slightly deters, but otherwise it just works, you know. Digital code, if someone's happy, download it. First come, first served. I never used it. If I watch it, I do it this way. We take out the discs and there's no other way to do it. Maybe silver and red and purple, but otherwise this is simple. Simple, and this is how you do it. If you want to appreciate and show the appreciation for such a classic, this is how you do it. When I unboxed this first, I was speechless. And also with the discs are nice. Matrix, the inner part with the crystal. I will use this to do a new version of my soundtrack that I did. And of course here you got the widescreen, which is what I usually use. And here you got the full frame, which is of course cool if you still got an old 4:3. So that is cool. I think they went all out. They went all out with this, and it's a beautiful release. It's an absolutely beautiful release, and if you love Transformers, I can only recommend it. And if you love movies, this has to be in this. Dan will probably talk to me again and say that you heard the love in your voice, and yeah, it is the way, you know. Look at the way this is drawn inside here with the Matrix. All classic. We see just a little bit of joints here at the thighs, but otherwise it's super clear, very G1 reminiscent. This is the OG. If you want to know your shit Transformers wise, there's no way getting around this. And there it was, the beautiful steelbook designed by Hasbro and Shout, together with Livio Ramondelli of Transformers the movie. The 30th anniversary special limited edition in the steelbook that was released in America and also in the UK. America, of course, for all the European people, you will have a hard time playing this. You need a Blu-ray player that is able to, I believe it is the C1, playing the C1 code. So you know that, and yeah, just get yourself a protective sheet if you like steelbooks. I got a lot of that. We're going to talk about that too. That's going to be a part of my little shelving and idea thing, where I talk about my collection, and movie collection is one of my, you know, this is my hardy thing. So this is, of course, this is beautiful. And there's, like I told you, you know, you watch this movie and you always like, no way, two can play, or Soundwave superior, Constructicons inferior, so many things. It's just, it's called classic, you know. Galvatron 2, Megatron is no more, now we got Galvatron, my favorite Decepticon or Transformer overall. So maybe you heard me talking through this also with the Steelbook. There's a lot of love. You know, I got my Terminator, I got my Mortal Kombat, I got my Robocop, but Transformers, that I grew up on, you know, like what I told you in Germany as Transformers War for Cybertron. Just a special on Saturday morning TV. I ate that up, and later I bought it as a movie. That was actually my first purchase on the interwebs back in, what shall it be, 99, 2000? I started late with the interwebs. So that was my first. One of the only things I had in my mind was that drum beat from the start, from Lion, you know, the movie theme. So when I first put this, the old Rhino release, not this, in the DVD player, neck hair stood up, man, like crazy. So this will always be one of the specials. And when I told my mother about this, she's always like, oh yeah, Transformers, I remember that. She loved that. She loved actually hearing me to talk about that. And when I record this, I was just in the graveyard today. I told her a little bit about this. I tell her every day, you know, we talk all the time. So she remembers this. And so do I. And I always will. So like I said, I hope you other purists, Unicron Trilogy, Bayverse, whatever, you enjoy this and you appreciate the basis and you start off with G1. Watch the series. Like I said, there's a big gap from season 2 to season 3, and of course this. Season 3 starts off directly after this, season 2 to this. This is actually the big gap. So give it a go. I don't say learn to love, because there are mistakes in these things, but you tend to overlook it because this is the OG, you know, this is the one Transformers movie. So I hope you enjoyed today. Not much more, no rating, just a love letter to one of my favorite franchises. And I think I'm going to do that with other movies too. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a great week. I hope you had a great start to the week. And I hope you enjoyed silly me sitting here all colorful and just, you know, it's the OG. What should I tell you? Be good, be well, stay healthy, take your vitamins, brother. Bye-bye.